is over towards male. Now going to be a double satchel, as we've seen multiple times already. Slow walk up, and the drone is pushing them back. Def is already taking the angle, and it's smoked off, so he could get all the way up to ropes, and only one trademark in this round. He could do some massive damage with the low econ.
And Balo, there's nothing up in A heaven to let him know that they've lost heaven control, right? Like, there's no knowledge, there's no information to be had there.
Yeah, but the problem is that Def doesn't know that they have that either, so he's not taking that control. He's going to fake over towards A, and with nobody in sight, that could... No, they're actually peeking through heaven already. They know nothing's happening, so Ye is set up. He knows they're coming. He has a headhunter with an off angle.
He's going to have to hit 3. He's going to have to hit 3. The flash turns away, comes back. Yeah, he has to tele out. No shot at anything. Preserves his life, but that's all it was. Yeah, he's still playing around pillar. You hear, oh my goodness, Zekin just drops right in his lap. He turns around, it's a jump scare. Zekin continues to go for more. Finesse's Frenzy buys a kill back, keeps things at least competitive for the time being. XSET still with the numbers advantage as the spike creeps forward, but Aaron has shown up. And it couldn't have been a moment too soon. We'll see if Marv had a chance to start off the round with some something. Does nothing. Def.
And Doug, they're running the same play almost every single round with the swap of where Def and Aaron are playing, pretty much. Very impressive that they're able to get so much value on so many different looks after the default.
Another slow round. The flash. This time, Ye playing a bit further back.
So passive.
BCJ still has a flash. Oh. Tries to get a little nice with it, and Aaron falls. The nice thing about their default, though, is that they still have plenty of options ahead of them. Well, okay.
Those options dwindling.
Maybe a little bit less than they had previously.
Try to work a pick through B heaven, but Finesse is jump spotting. He spots ahead as well, so they know Cryo's pass is going to get fault lined and flashed. Really well played from Optic here, stemming from the beginning of that round. Yay, doing exactly what I needed him to do once he first started his debut on Chamber, where he was playing just basically typical angles. Here, he's playing a very stupid angle, honestly. He's playing really, really back from that box, not a spot that you're expecting somebody to stand. But as Chamber, you can always use your rendezvous in places like that. It's not necessarily the same type of ends. Yeah, they do have the showstopper.
See Def feeling some pressure from B. We'll see how much noise you can draw. But as much as they've wanted to go fast, it's just kind of slowed down up until now. Zekin blasts across the showstopper from up top, and he falls. Victor, massive for Optic in this round. This is a rare instance. We haven't seen Optic with a numbers advantage very much up until now.
I don't think anybody's actually peeking the crosshair. But Finesse is aware, so you see how he's walking back towards spawn. Should know that BCJ's coming, and Victor's here to turn around very, very fast if that ends up being a problem. And he has a spike, so he doesn't even want to commit to it. Victor finally waking up here in this first half, and they needed him.
That's a 2v4. BCJ's weak. He's got no armor. But that certainly helps things. It's going to have to be slow. It's going to have to be so careful, Bala, if they want a chance at this thing.
No more stars. They have one flash from BCJ.
They check Def here?
Oh no, he checked the close corner instead.
Def is in a good spot. Oh my goodness, he spots one. BCJ with some info.
Oh my
BCJ
goodness.
with another one. There's no freaking way they do this, right? There's just no way. Finesse falls.
Wow.
A 2v4.
And BCJ's got his Seekers because of that marvelous round. Same angle for Ye. They're not changing much up. Finally, Finesse is over towards the B site, the back of B. But look how much. Outside of ropes, they've given up all the space where XSET is defaulting through. So often they're trying to break that trademark up mid.
It's an interesting approach there from Def. The Rolling Thunder comes through to keep them back, and Zek and Showstopper just kind of has to wait, right? There's not much room for him to do anything with it. Fires off and goes just a bit wide. The spike still back in Garage of Paranoia. Just over Aaron's left shoulder as he avoids it for now. Oh, I don't know that they have control. Cryo goes big. But can Finesse do something to keep it back? No, he falls. The site now in control of XSET. 2v2, but you've got Crashies going up top. There may be a window here.
All used early. There's still a nade from Victor to clear the back of sight, but they've double pushed into spawn. It's not planted for them if they do want to go heaven, and Victor taking a lot of space early. He spotted them in spawn, so Crashy's knows.
Now XSET are gonna have, they're the ones who have to push out. They're gonna stick it. My goodness, they're gonna stick it. You've got to challenge that. That's exactly what they do. BCJ drops one and then turns around 180s and gives Crashies the business to get the round for XSET.
It's very difficult to read, even from a viewing perspective. And Optic clearly having trouble with it as well.
Careful here.
2 judges to work with for Optic. As it looked like for a moment Crashies wanted to test the waters mid, but instead backs up. He's one of the sheriff holders in this round. You see some space taken up, courtesy of Victor, and maybe between he and Marv, they can get something, but Cryo's in a spot where he should be able to retreat to safety very easily. Can you dodge a judge, though?
They're walking over here, so doesn't need to take this angle. Now that he's close, he's given up his position. They could easily use util to flush him out, and he's not backing off. There he goes, finally. But still playing close. Okay, this might actually catch them off guard.
It's a different angle. Yeah, the molly goes to exactly where he was previously, but his repositioning preserves his life. The paranoia comes through, but XSET, they've taken A main for now. It looks like they want to go ramp towards heaven, and there's not a lot of presence there.
If they go through robes, they're not going to.
So loud. Jeez. Victor with the judge. Ah, shot misses. And Optic, while they didn't have very much as far as guns, they don't seem to have very much as far as defense goes in this round either.
Yeah, I mean, so very coin flippy, and not coin flippy, but tilted to one side, you could say, on the first 2 maps.
Yeah, he's missing on the Tour de Force too, and that does not bode well. Seems like he'll have another shot at it. Meanwhile, a double up on attack from XSET.
Aaron holding one of them, and look where he's at. He's all the way back B main, and I think they do try, because of the way the game's played out, Optic hasn't really succeeded with the aggressive plays so far, so maybe they'll go back to it. That's the kind of thing that they're expecting. And
this is the luxury of the lead that XSET have. You see Aaron now has a Phantom, so they were able to invest enough money that they can juggle weapons.
1v1 Cryo. Oh, yeah, he gave up the angle and Cryo walked into it. The timing there is fantastic, and once again, the Cosmic Divide fake. Marv is going to have to go huge because they're coming at him. Still has the flash, but this is completely sold.
Yeah, I mean, it's a massive fake. You fake with 3 players and a big ult. But Marv, look at him. Seems to know what's going on. As he's going back, Marv gets Aaron.
He knows. He knows BC's passed.
He's in trouble, man. He's getting surrounded. Def's timing's going to have to be big. FNS seems like he's waiting for it. He understands that the lurk is often a possibility with Def, and there it is. Finesse reads him like a book, but BCJ gets a spike down. A 2v2 as the Seekers come through. The leader for Optic trying to find space around Pillar. Now showing up. Finesse, being patient.
I mean, what do you do? BCJ just runs away. This decision-making is fantastic.
They're not giving him an inch, man. 45 HP. He's on the tap. 7 bullets. 7 bullets! It's not going to matter. A 4K for Cryo. A 10-2 half for XSET. We're throwing it to a break. We'll be right back.